Stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And the counter is on. Roberto Baggio.
Estupinian gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pavlovic gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Goes for a shot!
Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there.
Thuram.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tomori. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rafael Leao. Nicely shaped ball. Davids.
Thuram.
And it's Baggio. And it's Seedorf. Real chance here, and the shot! They've done it! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tomori does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider. Schneider! Pavlovic clears. Estupinian. Now Ricci.
De Bruyne.
And it's Ricci. And it's Nkunku. Great vision. And it's been played through.
The referee has given a corner.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 2 then.
Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Ricci wins the duel this time. Rafael Leao knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre. That's a decent clearance. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. That could spell trouble. Nkunku.
And a chance!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Nkunku has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Costa Curta. And they've got a throw. Schneider. Thuram. Now Roberto Baggio. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Hullet.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rafael Leao. And it's Modric. Goes looking wide. Estupinian. That's good play. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Attenzione, signore e signori.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Di vista i propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza. Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Hullet. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Tomori. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Tomori. Tomori goes on a charge down the left. And it's Ricci. Now Modric. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Seedorf. Milan are looking to break at pace. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Modric. Can he get it through? And this is Inzaghi. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne. Milan with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And this is Inzaghi! It's a pretty loose pass. Salmakers. And here's Nkunku. And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Rafael Leao. Ricci. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Hullet. He is through here. Just the keeper to beat. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Mignon defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very...
Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Filippo Inzaghi. Costa Curta is there and he can pick it up. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, look at this.
Can he finish? Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
Terrific header.
And that has faded wide.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan making another change here. Yildiz to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Inzaghi, now it's Nkunku. And here's the chance to counter.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Chance, surely! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's been slipped through, and that's a good shoot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That'll be a throw. Time and again they are repelled. De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Modric. And it's Sailamakers. And it's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Plenty to aim at here.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And Dybala!
Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Climbs up big!
Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Probing pass. Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this. Dybala could try cutting inside here.
Great ball, and he's in here. Picks up, tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. It adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's a promising position.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and